Hello everyone, my name is Brax, and today we need to talk about something very, very near and dear to my heart. Uncle Howdy has returned to WWE, leading a brand new Wyatt family, being known as the Wyatt Six. We're just going to go over Monday Night Raw tonight real quick. We're really just going to talk about this. This is the, right here are the results of Raw. Let's just go down it because we only really want to talk about Uncle Howdy. There was qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank tonight. The first qualifying match between Rey Mysterio, Finn Balor, and the winner, Jey Uso. Went pretty good. Io Sky and Zelina Vega and Kiana James also all fought for their part of the women's Money in the Bank, with Io Sky winning. She won the actual Money in the Bank last year, and looks like she's going to compete for it again. Could be the second person to win it twice, behind CM Punk. Carlito and Dragon Lee fought. Yada, yada, yada. Seth Rollins returned. That was really cool. That was really cool to see. Oh, yeah, and Seth Rollins and Damian Priest will be competing for the World Heavyweight Championship at Money in the Bank. All right, but... Oh, yeah, there was also a great match between Braun Strowman and Chad Gable. Braun Strowman won. Braun Strowman, he may come into play with what we're going to talk about. Otis snapped. He beat up Chad Gable. Yada fucking yada. Let's just get all the way down here. Come on. Waste no time. Amazing match that Braun Breaker got involved in. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. What the hell? Why is it taking so long? Alright. We then saw Uncle Howdy walking towards the entrance. Uncle Howdy was with his friends and declared, "We're here," similar to how Bray Wyatt returned at Extreme Rules in 2022. Like, the door appeared on the stage, the smoke filled the floor, the camera went backstage, and what's neat about this is a woman who looked like a Sadako-type looking bitch crawled out from behind the door and towards a lantern that was sitting in front of it. And I believe that was Nikki Cross or Nikki ASH, Nikki Ash, whichever you may want to call her. I just know her as Nikki Ash. She, like I said, she's dressed as Sadako. She's got this little mask on, and I guess I'm not 100% sure it's Nikki Cross, but I'm pretty sure it's Nikki Cross. Man, I'm kind of all over the place with this. I just want to get it out there. I'm excited. I'm recording this exactly 1 hour after Raw went off air. So they go backstage a little bit, and we see a bunch of bodies in a pile with a big dude with a rabbit mask, dressed as just standing above them, holding a big old hammer that says "Help us," I believe, if I remember. Yeah, help. You can see it in this picture. Big rabbit guy saying "Help." They move backstage a little bit to the little, living room looking area that's just behind the stage. Everyone's fucking dead. Whole crew. I saw people saying that there were some wrestlers among the bodies, but for the life of me, I could not see them. I saw someone saying that Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker were among the bodies. Like I said, didn't see them. Then it kind of moves over. We see this dude kind of just crouching on one of the boxes, and he has kind of this buzzard mask on. I believe that is Dexter Lumis, only really because it has the gloves, and he's one of the guys rumored to be a part of it. Moves behind a curtain. We see a guy dressed in a pig gas mask thing. I believe that is Joe Gacy from NXT. We move forward a little bit down the hallway. More bodies. Apparently the Judgment Day. Like I said, I didn't see them. And I did see, however, Chad Gable with a big-ass cut on his head, bleeding down his face, dead, passed out, whatever it may be, against a box. And it zooms in on him, then zooms out, looks down the hallway. We see Uncle Howdy basking in the light behind him. It looked beautiful. They all kind of walk out onto the stage again. They all gather around each other looking at the camera. Uncle Howdy, he picks up the lantern and says, "We're here," blows it out, Raw's over. It was it was pretty emotional. I think I've said this before. I think I said this in the video that I said when Bray Wyatt died. A video I made when Bray Wyatt died. I did not get to experience him actively when I started watching WWE. When I first started watching WWE, my first ever show that I've ever seen was Backlash of 2023, which was after WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt was out on medical issues, and I did not get to see him actively perform. I've seen a bunch of his matches since. Like, my favorite one being the Wyatt family versus the Shield at it. I think it was Elimination Chamber? I think. I can't remember. Man, I don't know why I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, so I was so disappointed when, and so, disappointed, that's a weird word to say. I was so sad just when he passed away, because obviously, he was gone way too soon. He was only 36 years old, he had kids, a wife. It's fucking tragic. And I continuously pray for his family. But I also felt bummed out because I would never get to see him perform. I would never get to actively participate in a match that happens in real time. And that is that sucks. But obviously, just I don't want to sound selfish saying that, saying, "Oh, he died and now I don't get to see him perform," because I can see him perform, but that's really not the point. The point is, Uncle Howdy, to those who do not know, is played by Bo Dallas, Bray Wyatt's real-life brother. And that, I believe there's no one more better suited to pick up where Bray left off than his own flesh and blood, his brother. There was a documentary that came out about Bray Wyatt, and in that, I saw his brother, Bo Dallas, just going on and on about how we were inseparable. We loved each other so much. There was so much we wanted to do together, but his time was cut short. And that's tragic. And like I said, I'm so happy that it is Bo Dallas who is continuing the Wyatt story. You may have seen that the rumors surrounding the new Wyatt faction were calling them the Wyatt Six, and people were thinking Alexa Bliss was going to be a part of it. You can see in the picture right here that there's only 5 people on screen. The aforementioned, who I believe is Dexter Lumis, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, who I'm pretty sure is Eric Rowan, and who I know is Bo Dallas, so that's 5. People put together pretty quickly that the lantern symbolizes Bray Wyatt, making him the 6th member of the Wyatt Six. And I think that's beautiful. Alexa Bliss, I want to see her back so bad. I'd love to see Braun Strowman interact with him again.
The Bad had 123 shows.
Not you, Alexa. But like I said, I want to see her back so bad. I want to see Braun Strowman, he's back, interact with the Wyatt Six. But it just makes sense, because you can't really continue this without acknowledging Bray Wyatt in any way, shape, or form. I don't think they ever would have even dreamed of doing that. And yeah, even though he has passed on, he is always still here. His legacy is still around us. And I'm just so happy that they're going to keep it up. Here's something that I noticed that I have not seen anyone notice this yet or mention it yet, but the characters, the 4 that aren't Uncle Howdy, are all dressed as the characters from the Firefly Funhouse. You got Ramblin' Rabbit on the left. Down low to the left, you got Huskus the pig. To the right, the woman, you got Sister Abigail, the namesake behind Bray Wyatt's finishing move. And then you got Mercy the buzzard. And I think that's amazing. The Wyatt family, they've always had their masks. Bray had a little bit of a mask for a while when it was the original backwoods cult Wyatt family. Eric Rowan, he had his sheep mask. Braun Strowman, he debuted with his black sheep mask. When Bray Wyatt came back with The Fiend, he had that mask, which is probably my favorite Bray Wyatt incarnation, if only they hadn't fucked it up so much with the Goldberg stuff. It's just... They clearly put a lot of thought and care and put what they believe Bray would want first. And I love that. I love that so, so much. What's next for them? Let's talk about what's next for them. I'm thinking Gacy and Loomis will enter the tag team division. Rowan will enter the mid-card title division. And Uncle Howdy may just kind of sit back and watch and observe them. While Nikki Ash maybe... I'm not sure what they'll have Nikki do. There isn't like a... I don't think she's ready for a women's world title yet. And I don't think any of them are ready for a world title at all. I guess we'll just have to see. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Maybe they could do... I'm probably jumping the gun quite a bit, but seeing a War Games with the Wyatt family would be pretty cool. There's 4 of them. They just need 4 opponents. Could be the Judgment Day. Wyatt family versus Judgment Day. Holy moly, that would feed generations. Oh. But yeah, I am excited. I'm so excited to see what they do with this. I know for a fact that they are going to follow as close to what they believe Bray would want as they can. And I greatly appreciate it. Let's just read a little tad bit of this article just to finish up and clear off, because I'm sure whoever's writing this knows more than I do. After they're here, after weeks of cryptic QR codes that led to clues and messages, Uncle Howdy finally returned on the June 17th episode of WWE Raw. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They had been like dropping these QR codes in the middle of shows, some weird glitches in the middle of shows. On WWE 2K24, to those who play it, you may have gotten this weird gift, this free gift or locker code that gave you like a weird manager card and a QR code to scan, and you were probably super fucking confused by it if you didn't know. So that's really cool. I would love to see more of that. Following the conclusion of the main event, mysterious sounds filled the arena. The lights went down, much like they did when The Fiend debuted. Piano chords that sounded like Bray Wyatt's theme song played. The silhouette of the door appeared on stage, as it did with the Bray Wyatt return at Extreme Rules. When Bray Wyatt returned at WWE Extreme Rules 2022. The chords continued, and a woman wearing a creepy mask crawled onto the stage, where a lantern was waiting. Yeah, this is basically everything that I said earlier, but way more better articulated. The camera started to pan backstage, where someone wearing a rabbit mask and holding a hammer that said "Help" on it was standing over laid out members of the roster. Yeah, they were roster members of the pile of bodies, but I just couldn't tell. Gorilla position was in utter ruins, as bloodied superstars and crew members were shown. Blood was shown on the wall, and Chad Gable was shown bloodied as well. 2 more masked individuals were shown as well. Uncle Howdy appeared, and he came to the stage with the rest of his group. Howdy then paid tribute to Bray Wyatt by saying, "We're here," and blowing out the lantern as WWE Raw came to an end. Like I said, man. Oh, they already got merch out. Shit, man. I might pick myself up one. Let us in. Oh. Yeah. Oh, CM Punk's gonna be on SmackDown. That's Is that